Hey y'all, so we're finally in week 3, so that means we're almost there, okay? So that means, remember, there's 6 weeks, so we're almost there, guys. Your last day is the 28th. With that set in mind, okay, make sure you do the daily attendance, okay? Make sure that you complete all assignments. So this week you have homework 6.3 and a DOL, okay? So there's 2 assignments this week. If you haven't done any of the other assignments, or you haven't done from week 1 and 6.1 in that, and just going through those slides, okay? Actually making sure that you do that practice part. In 6.2 and also going through the whole slides and doing those practice, then right now this is the best time to do so. Okay, so if you haven't done so, I would suggest you go back and do it. If for some reason you don't want to do that, okay, here's another way for you to get out of this. Okay, so you can log on to my virtual class, which is on Mondays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you do from Monday to Wednesdays from 1:30 to 3:30. Thursdays and Friday, I mean Tuesdays and Thursdays is from 9:30 to 11:30. Um, and in that case, I'll make sure you get that 100. So in other words, I'll go through the lesson with you for that week, and then make sure that you understand it. And I know that you understand it, I'll give you the 100 for both classes, not only for algebra, but also for your first, second, and third period. Okay, so there's easy ways for you to get 100 in this class. Make sure you follow all the links and all the practice. Okay, guys, for this week and last week, okay, I can tell if you have done the assignments or not. Okay, I can tell if you actually watched the videos or not. Okay, and I can tell where you stopped at. So if I highly suggest that you actually do the practice, and where it says to doodle, I mean to write practice on it, okay, you can actually practice. And if I see that you haven't done anything, now I'm not going to give you credit for doing it. Okay, so make sure you go through and answer all the questions. Okay, make sure if it's asking you to solve for this problem, you solve for that problem. Um, Make sure if you're struggling and you don't understand, you can always go back and watch the video again. Okay, or you can always send me a message on Remind or Instagram, whatever suits you best. Okay, and say, Miss, I don't get it, or on the peer deck, on one of them, and say, I don't get it, and I'll go ahead and reach out to you and help you out, and on some ways. Or some of y'all have also sent me pictures of your assignments, and you're like, I don't get how to do this, and I'm kind of very very quick to respond to you. Make sure you do all the practices. Okay. So later on this week, I'm gonna send y'all a remind, and more like on Monday. And in the middle of the day, kind of telling y'all, hey, this is an easy way to get to 100s. And if you don't know the answer to that, it's on this slide. And big hint. All right. So for those who don't know where the DOL is going to be at, some of you do go through all this part, but you guys forget to do the assignment. So some of you forget to click that click here right option. It says click here for do your assignment. That is part of your assignment, guys. With that, it's set in mind. Okay, it's starting next week. You will only have one assignment. So this is the last week that you will have two. Okay, so make sure you get all this done. Otherwise, okay, you're more likely you're gonna be struggling in this class and making sure you pass. I want to make sure you pass, and I want to make sure you don't have to take the star. Remember, I'm trying to help you out here. Last thing is, I forgot to mention that you technically do not have school on Friday, and that is because it's technically supposed to be set for a bad weather day. But with even if you don't have, even if that means that we don't have school, that means that your assignments still are due. Okay, most all of your assignments are due Friday, except for my class that is due on Saturday, 11:59. Again, if you haven't done any of the other assignments, go ahead and do so. I do not tally it for it being late, guys. For me, as long as you get it done, okay, I'll go ahead and put that assignment into your Google Classroom, and you can do it as many times as possible. And remember, I always give you the one that highest grade that you get. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, okay, let me know. And yes, guys, I really do miss y'all.